Okay, a very good afternoon to you all students. I hope you all are fine with good health. Take care of your health. So today we are going to begin with the first chapter, that is Introduction to Statistics and some basic concepts. Okay, so here in this chapter we are just learning the introduction, that is when did statistic begin, okay, when it was started, and what is the meaning, the definition, the limitations, the importance, okay, why statistics is used, and some other simple concepts like what and all is there in statistics. So in today's class I will just explain you, I'll give you the brief introduction of how statistics was originated, okay, and just explain you the meaning and the definition with the features, okay. In that definition only there are some features, I will explain you that, okay. Moving forward, the first concept is origin and development of statistics. Before we know what statistics is, one second, I think, okay. Before knowing what statistics is, we should know when did statistics started, what is its origin, ಯಾವಾಗ start ಆದದ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿದಿರಬೇಕು. So this is not much like it will not appear for you for 10 or 15 marks, no. This is just for your knowledge, but there are some questions that will appear for 1 or 2 marks, okay. I will let you know, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಯಾವುದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. You need not write anything, students. You just sit and concentrate, okay. If you cannot see the PPT, you can just zoom it out in your phone, okay. You do not write anything now, just sit and listen to what I explain, okay. Notes will be sent to you in the WhatsApp, okay. I will send you this PPT as well as whatever notes content is required to you in WhatsApp, okay. Beginning with the origin, when did statistics started? See, when you say statistics, a name irlila, but it was started when human took a birth, okay. When the human life started in this earth, it began from that time, okay. So it was originated when man started counting, okay. Now count ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, comparison ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Comparison means, okay, you compare with one thing to other, okay. You keep the records like some simple records. When man started doing all this, and from that time, from that point of time, statistic was originated, okay. But people were not knowing about it. People in the ಜನರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ, what they say, they used to keep some records, they used to count, compare, all this they were doing, okay. When people started expressing like their ideas, for example, how many members are there in a family, okay, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, how many animals are there in your house or in your place, okay. When the people started counting all this, from then it started, you know, there was a barter system. Barter system means when you exchange a particular product for another product, okay. It is not exchange for money. What you buy, when you buy, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಶಾಪಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಶುಗರ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ we give the money, we pay the amount. But barter system is where they exchange a particular product with exchange of another product, okay. That is barter system. So at that time the statistics was there, but they used to have tally system, okay. Tally system andre gottidella nimge. So what we used to do, we used to put marks, okay, 4, and we used to drag. So this system was used that time, okay, tally system. So what happened later, okay, later what happened was when man started living in a society, ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಿಂದ ಮಂಗನಿಂದ ಮಾನವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಮಂಗದಿಂದ ಮಾನವ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಯ್ತು, ಆವಾಗದಿಂದ ಏನಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ವೆರಿ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ for keeping the records of each and every family. So this statistics actually it is used in every field. If I give you an example, andre olden days alli en martidru, farmers agriculturally farmers en martidru ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ they used to keep the record like about the climatic condition. Okay, uh, what is the what is the amount or what is the price of the product, whether there is a rain or anything. So all these records they used to keep of the particular year. If they considered doctors, okay, doctors ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ they used to see which herbals, okay, ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ when kings started ruling, okay, ನಮ್ದು ರಾಜ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರು. So when they started ruling, what happened was they used to keep the records of this army soldiers. Okay, the how many members, the population ಎಷ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು, ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಅರಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ರು, ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. Okay, so they used to keep all these records, but that name statistics was not there. If I give you a simple example, when a child is born, we do not call that child by his or her name. We call baby ಒಂದು ಮಗು ಹುಟ್ಟಿತು, we just simply say like a baby is been born. When we will give a name after few days, when we do ನಾಮಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. So same way for statistics, what happened when they were using, when the kings were using all this like keeping the records, they were not telling it as statistics. Okay, they were simply they were keeping a record. Later on, when they came to know the importance of statistics, why it is being used of keeping the records, what happens, then they gave a name. Okay, so here the word statistics is derived from a Latin word status. Okay, so this is very important, students. It may ask you for 1 marks all these things, so please keep this in mind. So it was first given by a Latin word status. Okay, so one more, there were different names given in different countries or different languages. So Italian word alli statista anta ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Okay, Latin word alli status anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, Italian word alli statista anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, German word alli statistic anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, and French word alli statistic. Okay, it is QUE statistic. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲರದ್ದು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So ನೀವು statistic has different meanings in different places, but it gives you a single meaning, that is political state. Why political state? Because it is in olden days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, it was most used by the government officials. Okay, it is most used by the government officials to keep the record of all the military or other what you say economic policies. Okay, for that purpose, that name, the meaning of that statistics is considered as political state. So this is very important, students. For every year they will be asking what for 1 marks. Okay, this question, what is the meaning of statistics in Latin word, or what does status mean? You should write political state. I hope you understood this. Okay, so we should also know who, just knowing what statistics is not important. We should also know who is the father of statistics. Okay, so you can see here the picture of a person, Sir Ronald A. Fisher. So he is been considered as father of modern statistics. So even this is very important for 1 marks. They will ask you who is the father of statistics. So you have to write Sir Ronald A. Fisher. Okay, but in Indian statistics, okay, Indiaದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, there is statistics. So for there we have one more person, but actually we consider only Sir Ronald A. Fisher. ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ Indian statistics ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, who is the father of Indian statistics ಅಂದ್ರೆ he is Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis. Okay, so he is a person who started Indian statistics in India. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. So this is the main important things. One is the meaning, what is the word statistics, yaudralleಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. And one more thing is, who is the father of statistics? Okay, so this is the just brief introduction or the history of statistics. Next, going to the meaning of statistics. So here, when we say meaning of statistics, we get in two terms. One is numerical facts or numerical data, and statistical method. When you say numerical facts, okay, it is nothing but in figures, okay, number 7. So in numbers, it is considered to be as numerical data. Illi numerical data enagutte, it is a fresh data. It is nothing like, it is a mixture of everything. So it is a fresh data. Whereas statistical method, it is like in accounts, just like accounts where we have balance sheet, ledger accounts, okay, you will come to know when you study accounts. Okay, similar way, when you say statistical methods, illi enagutte, it is collecting of data, you analyze it, okay, you interpret it, and you present, okay, for the third part. So that is statistical method in a proper systematic manner. So here, statistics as a numerical facts, okay, now here it is a numerical statement of facts in connection with the field of knowledge or inquiry. So for example, you can consider the height of a student, okay, in centimeters. So you can consider 155, 157, 162, like all the numerical values, okay, that is called as statistics as numerical facts. Whereas statistics in statistical methods, here what happens, it is collection, classification, the how you collect the data, how you classify it, okay, you have to, whatever the data is being collected, what you have to do, you have to classify into different segments. Then what you have to do, you have to present it, okay, you have to describe what it is, you ಏನು present ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನೀವು describe ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ. You have to also analyze it, and also you have to interpret, okay, you have to give your conclusion. ನಿಮ್ಮ conclusion ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Interpretation is nothing but giving your final conclusion on which, on the data that you have collected. ನೀವು numerical facts ಏನು collect ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಆ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ statistical methods calculate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ numerical facts, okay, data fresh ಅಥವಾ raw data ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ, you cannot find by using collection, classification. No, that is not possible. So main thing is, you should have fresh or raw data, then only you can give your interpretation on the fresh or raw data. An important definition. So your definition comes in two different terms. You have in a plural term and also in a singular term. So we will know today what is the definition in the plural sense, okay, plural term. So this is very important. Again, an important definition. Please, you have to by heart it without making mistakes. So this is also asked for 2 or 1 marks. Okay. So according to Horace Secrist, okay, Horace Secrist, what he says about statistics, it is aggregate of facts affected to a marked extent of multiplicity of causes, numerically expressed, enumerated or estimated according to a reasonable standard of accuracy, collected in a systematic manner for a predetermined purpose and placed in a relation to each other. Now you may be worried, oh, this is the definition and by heart ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. So I will make it simple for you. Aggregate of facts, okay, consider this is one statement, okay, affected to the marked extent of multiplicity of causes, okay, ಅದರ effect ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. Second statement, numerically expressed, okay, that is the third statement, third point, okay, you divide this what you say definition into different points. Next, enumerated or estimated according to the reasonable standard or of accuracy, okay, ನೀವು estimation ಕೊಡಬೇಕು or ನೀವು calculation ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Next ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, collection in a systematic manner for a predetermined purpose. and placed in relation with each other. So you got how many? 1, multiplicity of causes 2, numerically expressed. So this is the third point. Okay, estimation 4, collection of in a systematic manner, it is 5. Okay, and the relation with the sixth point. Okay, now I will explain you individually each points. ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಚ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ see these features or characteristics of statistics, that means idu nodi same thing, aggregate of facts, multiplicity of causes. ನಾನು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. now what is first point? Statistics are aggregate of facts. Now what do you mean by aggregate of facts? What do you mean by aggregate? It is nothing but group of facts. now ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಯೋರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ರಿಲಿಜನ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ರಿಲಿಜನ್, right? So that you can consider one example. Statistics are aggregate or group of facts. So here single facts or unrelated yaudiga relate agana, that is not considered. Only the related ones will be considered. Okay, you cannot simply take data. ನೀವು ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. You should see based on the necessity, you have to find or you have to collect the facts or you have to collect the data. If I give you an example, the age of a person, okay, age of a person in years. Okay, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಏಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it is not a statistics, it is not statistic. But ಈಗ one group, for example 25 years ಇತ್ತು, 100 people ಇರುತ್ತೆ, a group of a particular age is considered to be as statistics. So here aggregate of facts ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂತ? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ definition ಅಲ್ಲಿ first point, aggregate of facts ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂತ? It is nothing but group of facts which should be related to the statistics. That is more important. The unrelated or single term is not considered to be as statistics. Okay, I hope you are clear with the first point. When it comes to the second point, statistics are data affected by multiplicity of causes. Okay, it is a data affected by multiplicity of causes. So in the definition you see, extend by multiplicity of causes. So what does it mean? So when for an example I can say, now you are in the production of a sugar. Okay, ನೀವು sugar production ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬಾ what to say, there it will not be always in the demand, there will not be high demand. There sometimes what happens, there will be low demand. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So depends on the climate condition. Okay, ನಿಮ್ನ ಶುಗರ್ ಕೇನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಓಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದು ಏನೋ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅರ್ತ್ ಕ್ವೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಏನೋ ಆದ್ರೆ what happens, you will lose your product, right? So all these effects are also to be considered when you calculate statistics. So when you consider sugar, then what happens, you have to see the demand, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆನಾ, okay, or whether the supply is more, demand and supply is more. Okay, what is the income of a people, okay, what is the climatic condition. So all these effects are to be considered when you take up statistics. When you collect the data, all these factors or all these effects also has to be considered. That is the second point. First one is aggregate of facts. Okay, you collect all the fresh data. And the second one is multiplicity of the causes. Andre adara effect eno. Okay, ಈಗ data collect ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ, what is the positive as well as the negative aspect has to be find out. Okay, third one, it is to be numerically expressed. Numerically expressed. Now when you see statistics, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, full numbers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ calculations numbers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So what happens if you say that if you give in a statement, so 100 students are there, there are few students in a class. Okay, it is not considered. There should be a particular fact or number numerically expressed, numbers alli irbeku. For example, in class 10th, okay, we had 50 students than in class 11th. Okay. So for consider in class 11th you have 40 students. So the statement should be like in class 10th the strength of the student was 50 as compared to class 11th. Okay. So this numerically expression numbers and express madidre matra you can consider it as statistics. Statistics should always be quantitative. Okay. What is quantitative? Expressed in numbers, always expressed in numbers. Okay, whereas in not in qualitative, it should not be expressed in qualitative. Now what do you mean by qualitative? So you can say good, bad, old, young, all this. So quality important ಅಲ್ಲ. Statistics ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ quality is not important, quantity is important. The data what you collect should be numerically expressed, should be in numbers. That is more important. Okay. Fourth one, statistics are to be enumerated or estimated according to the reasonable standard of accuracy. Okay. So what happens here? So accuracy means what? What do you mean by accuracy? It is nothing but correct information. Whatever information you collect should be precise or correct. Correct ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಾಂಗ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನೀವು ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So when you collect a data, okay, so to collect a particular data, you have to do what? Enquiry. ನೀವು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಹರಿಹರಕ್ಕೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಆನ್ ಹರಿಹರ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಔಟ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಹರಿಹರ್. What you will do? You will meet people, you make enquiry. So then only you will get statistical enquiry. See, sometimes what happens is the enquiry what you make will be in two terms. One is based on the account, okay, actual counting, okay, actual counting, or else it will be based on estimation. It will be based on estimation. Now, what is this actual counting and what is this estimation? So when you say actual counting, see, you can say in Harihar, okay, you will consider only 100 members. Only 100 members. So you can find any 100 members and you can find your data. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. What will happen? You will get exact correct result. Okay, ನಿಮ್ಮ final conclusion ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Exact ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Why? Your study, your enquiry you have chosen, or the number you have chosen is limited. Okay. When it comes to estimation, okay, now in for actual counting ಹರಿಹರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು 100 members ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. But when it comes to estimation, what do you mean by estimation? Where your what you say, you assume yourself. Estimation is nothing but your assumption. Okay, so what you do, you consider the whole Harihar city. Okay, you consider the whole Harihar city. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ವೈಡ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, there will be a wide study. ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೇಟಾ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಸೇ data, when you select a particular enquiry, your enquiry should be based on actual counting. Consider if it is 500 or 1000, limited ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಸಾಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So that is more important. So what does statistics say? It says, as per the definition, whatever you do, estimation or when you calculate, it should give you a reasonable standard of accuracy. The answer should be always right. Okay. Fifth point, it should be collected in a systematic manner. Now, what do you mean by systematic manner? You get up in the morning, okay? Do you get up and directly go have your breakfast, then go and brush your teeth, have bath? No, it is not the proper system, right? What you do, you get up, You brush your teeth, you have bath, and then what you do? You will go and have your breakfast. Similarly, in statistics, what you have to do, the data has to be collected in a systematic manner. First, collect the data, see which data is being required. ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ we have to study on it. ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾವುದು ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ you have to select the good ones. Okay, it should go systematically. That is more important. Otherwise, what happens? You will get a wrong or misleading result. ನಿಮ್ಮ result, final result ಅಥವಾ final output ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So whatever study you do will go in vain. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So whenever statistic data is being collected, it should be done in a systematic manner. Next one, sixth point, it should be of predetermined purpose. Okay, it should be of predetermined purpose. So here what happens? So predetermined purpose andre enta you have to decide well in advance. Pre yochane ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, you have to think well in advance. You have to first think, or you have to plan how I have to go about whether I should do according to the primary data. Primary data ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನೀವು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ನೋಡಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. all this has to be done. So your predetermination should be there. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನು ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. that is more important. So whenever you take up any collection of data, first you have to think which area I have to take, for what I have to take, how many members I have to collect, how many data is been required, all has to be done. So that is statistics are collected for predetermined purpose. And the last point, statistics should be placed in relation with each other. That is nothing but comparison. Okay, statistics yavaglu is depend on comparison. You should compare one with another. Okay, there should be always a comparison. If I give you a simple example, you have to find the height of men. Okay, height calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು of a person. So ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, you have to calculate the height of person with another person. ನಿಮಗೆ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? No. So the relation between the comparison should be similar. So when you compare, the height of a man should be equal to the height of a man, not with animals or not with trees. That will not give you a valid answer. So always you should make sure the statistics what you do, statistics whatever you collect, okay, it should be based on it should be in relation with each other. There should be a good comparison. So this is all about the features, okay, of statistics. That is nothing but the definition. Okay, ನಾನು ಏನು definition ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ, same points ನಿಮಗೆ features ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So each point ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ easily definition ಅನ್ನ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. I hope you understood. I hope students you all understood today's class. The introduction, okay, where you have to only know what statistics is, when it was originated, okay, and one more thing is who started statistics, who is the father of statistics, that is also important, and the definition is very important as per Horace Sechrist, okay. And also the features. Features are very important, students, for 5 marks or 2 marks, okay. I will send you the notes. Okay, I will send you the notes, the PPT, as well as the explanation of the features. ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿ PPT ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಬರೀರಿ. ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಸೈಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ PPT ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. I hope students you all understood. Just can you give me your feedback if you want some improvements? Did you all understand? We will get only 40 minutes class, students. So I hope you understood whatever I taught? Faizan, Abdul Faizan, can you just tell me, did you understand today's class? Faizan?
Hello.
Yes, Faizan, did you understand today's class? Please write the notes. Write the notes. I will send you the notes. Please write it. Okay. If you did not understand any concept or any point, you can drop a message in WhatsApp. Okay. I will clarify your doubts in next class. So I will let you know what are the things you have to write. So please write all this. Just write all these points. Okay. Write as it is. Don't go to draw the picture. Okay. Just write the name is enough. Okay. Write all this. When it comes to these features, I will send you an explanation. Explanation kadistene. A points jothe explanation kuda bardine. Okay. Do not write all this. The singular definition I will explain you in the next class. So till features, please write your notes. Thank you, students. Thank you so much.